alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Paul George is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's DeRozan. Then there's Howard. And it's Lillard in at the 1. To the right side. And it's Randolph penetrating. On the wing, Johnson. Clock is at 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot. Zach Randolph is a terrific rebounder and scorer. In his prime, you could just mark up 20 points and 12 rebounds a night, every night. He's a little bit on the downside now, but still a player you've got a game plan for.
George dishes to Lillard. Aldridge with a screen on Parker. Randolph grabs the board. Joe Johnson on the wing. Misses the 3. And Randolph, now 33 years old, had that knee injury a couple seasons back.
Yeah, his rebounding remains excellent, but we've seen his scoring wane just a bit, both in volume and the percentages. Not quite the go-to scorer he was a few years back, but still very effective player.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Parker. And the shot is good.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Parker, right side. Dishes it to Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Lillard with the ball. Ellis outside. Randolph against Aldridge. And it's Randolph with the jam.
Boy, terrific rebound and slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistently pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebounder. An outstanding offensive rebounder that he is.
Yeah, he's got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league.
Now here's Parker. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Parker against Lillard. Johnson attacking. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Joe Johnson is also sometimes called ISO Joe because of his ability to produce buckets going one-on-one. There's nobody better in that situation in terms of creating a shot with ease and never shying away from the big moment.
He hits the second from the line.
And then you talk about Johnson's ability to get his shot off. 6'7", huge frame for a 2-guard. And with his ball handling ability, he can really create space for himself.
Now here's Parker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And DeRozan throws it down.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it ties the game, Clark. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead we're right back to even.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And Johnson's so smooth, Clark, but you know, Joe, his size and strength, sometimes it seems like he could do more to press the issue and draw foul.
Well, you know, I'm not going to be overly critical. This guy is terrific as a one-on-one isolation player. Used to average over 5 free throws a game, but that number has declined. But that may be more a function of him maturing in his career and picking his spots to be aggressive and not wanting to draw contact.
Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That's on Dwight Howard. You talk about players who either love or hate contact. Randolph, I think, is in his element. Clark leaning on people. He likes to feel other bodies.
Yeah, they love SIBO, they call him, don't they? He
Yes,
can get busy. Boy, I love watching him go to work. You know, he likes to be in the middle of contact. He gets to the rim. Whenever you lose contact, if you're guarding him, and he's not the most explosive guy, but it just points out, Kevin, you can be highly skilled and a really good basketball player and not be a off-the-charts athlete.
He wears on his opponent,
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
he?
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of attrition.
I think he created that phrase, what was it, grit and grind? Grit and grind for the Grizzlies?
You're right.
And that's how he played.
Yeah. So it's the Pistons now. Clippers able to drain the three. Chandler against Beal. Back to Williams. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Here's Middleton. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Feeds to Gordon. Here's Middleton. Bogut with a screen on Williams. Middleton can't get it to go. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. The shot's good on the assist by West. Clippers trail by 4. And Middleton kicks to Bogut. He feeds it to Middleton. Lets it go. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Middleton's got 5 points so far. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. West setting the pick for Williams. West up on top. And the shot is good.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
From the high post. No luck. Nice D from Williams.
That's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Clippers got a lot of road wins last year. It really was due to how explosive they could be coming out of the half. Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Pistons. A different look for the Clippers. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Back to Williams. Beal, the pass to Green. Clock at 6. The dish now to West. Nowitzki against Aldridge. And Beal kicks it to West. Pistons passing it around. Beal can't get it to go. Well, the Clippers, as you say, Clark, ended up with 23 road wins last year, in part because they played so well after the All-Star break.
Well, they'll make adjustments, and when you can explode for points like the Clippers can, you're never out of a game. And I like their blend of youth and veteran experience.
Seems like a nice balance. You're right. That's a good point.
They do have a good, healthy balance between those two.
Lillard with it. Now Beal defending. George dishes to Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lillard's got his second bucket.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Williams kicks to Green. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
Zach Randolph is out there with Chandler. Then it's Tony Parker. Then there's Johnson. And it's Ellis at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Johnson wide open. He fires. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And that's now 7 points for Joe Johnson.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And another 3 for Detroit.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Lillard. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Lillard's got 6 points.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Ellis, the pass to Randall. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Finished off the break. George has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
Well, that's the best way to get that early offense, Clark. As soon as you come up with a steal, just sprint the other direction.
And that one's good, Ellis. Well, Tony Parker, an excellent scorer. Creative finisher, certainly inside with a smooth pull-up jump shot from mid-range. Steve, when he gets in the lane, he is dynamite.
And he draws fouls at a very high rate for a point guard. He's so good at initiating contact and then forcing the officials to make a call. And what that does, it gets you free points. It also allows you to set up your defense at the other end.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And then for the Clippers, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Howard. Chandler comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Middleton subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Embiid, he's checked in for George. Green dishes to West. Passes to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Into Green. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. And so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Wilson Chandler. They get it back. Lillard, right side. Goes back up. That drops. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Williams kicks it to West. Beal with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 6 to shoot. Here's Nowitzki. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Clippers trail by 4. Tries it from 19. Middleton can't get it to go.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
And Beal kicks it to West. The shot